Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope that you spend the last days leveling up, become better, and actually, got one step closer to building your dream life. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I generated more than $5 million in sales for my clients in the past 2 years. Because the purpose behind this video is just to share my experience, my knowledge, and all my lessons in my life throughout my journey, so you can actually build the life you want. And I've been using and spending the past 2 years building businesses and helping coaches and info products transform their passion and expertise into $1 million business. And this is exactly everything I know and everything I've learned throughout that journey, so you can possibly do the same. If you're a coach or a business owner who wants to help others do the same, this is exactly for you. And just take care and relax and have a good time watching this video. So the first thing we're going to cover is the foundation of success. That is the most important thing, because it is the person behind the business that is responsible for how we can facilitate success and also create the concepts that sells. So therefore, in the onboarding process, make sure that you're spending so much time, energy, and also focus into really creating an equal, loyal, and also personal partnership with your client. That is the most important thing, and that is exactly what I did. And in the process, I was having so much fun with the client. We had a great time, we felt good, and if we feel good, we're going to perform better. And when we perform better, we're going to get better results. And when we get better results, of course, we can grow your business, grow the business, become even better, and get even closer to the goal. So focus on having honesty, transparency, and also very good communication in, of course, the partnership with your client. That is the most important thing. Communication, so you know exactly where you are in the process compared to where you want to be, just to see what you possibly need to get there, because that is the most important thing. We can guess, we can hope that everything is going to work, but if we're honest and have good communication, everything is possible. That is the most important thing. The second thing I did is that I spent so much time understanding the client, where they were coming from, and really understand their prior experience in their life, also what they're truly passionate about, and how we can possibly fit the passion and prior experience into their expertise, and how they can possibly solve a problem. That is exactly how you're going to find a niche, find out exactly what you're passionate about, what are you very confident about due to your prior experience, and also how can we combine that into solve a real problem in the market. So that is very important, just to really spend so much time understanding and identifying your client's needs, because that is exactly how you can set yourself and the client up for success, because it tells you one thing, that you're just listening to them, and that is the most important thing. And when you have listened to them, it's very important that you get a complete breakdown of their business situation, how everything is, because we want to know the truth. That is the only thing we can care about. And if we know the truth, then we have a very good chance of actually building a strategy that actually works. We cannot build a strategy if it's fake, if it's just unrealistic. We need to be real, we need to be upfront and complete, and have complete transparency in the partnership before we can actually see results. And of course, when we have identified the goal, what we want to achieve, we need to break it down into actionable steps. Okay, how many things do we need to do of X, Y, and Z? So we know exactly what we need to do, like practically. That is the most important thing. And identify the numbers it takes. So let's say you want to go to $150,000 per month, and you know it's going to take 1,000 outreaches to get there. Then you need to break down, okay, how many outreaches do I need to do on a daily basis? How many leads do I need to get? How many sales meetings do I need to have? And what is the closing rate that I'm operating with to get the number? Because if it really is a numbers game. So if you want to really achieve your goals, you need to break down exactly the numbers you need to match to go there. That is so important. And of course, once you have identified the goal, it's time for it was time for me to really identify the dream client, because we need to know exactly who we want to target. It's not enough to say that we want to target males from 25 to 35 of age. We need to know exactly deep down psychological factors of our dream clients, like what do they want to achieve, what is the fears, a fear so big that they don't even tell their own family or friends. And we also need to know exactly why it's important for them to solve the problem, and of course what they're doing to get there, the, the biggest pain point. That is so important. Once you understand that, it's time for it was time for my client to identify the transformation, because nowadays people are selling information that is very expensive, and you can actually just Google the information. So if you want to build something that actually works and is actually providing real value here in this world, you need to have a transformation for your dream client where they can go from zero to hero. That is the most important thing. People don't want information, they want a transformation. So focus on that, how you can help them go from zero to hero. Once I did that for my client, I also understood that the man who sells to everyone is broke himself. And what I mean by that is, of course, we cannot sell to everyone. We need to understand exactly who our target audience is, a very specific target audience, because if we are specific and really tailor a message to them, they feel like we're directly speaking to them and understand them, and that will skyrocket your conversion rate. And before you do anything, do your market research, understand the marketplace, what are the competitors doing, and what are people actually paying for. That is so important, because we need to make sure that what we actually operate in is sellable. We're not here for charity. We're not here to just having a good time. We are here because we want to build a business. That is very important. And what I did with my client is that I asked him to do 50 interviews of his dream clients to really understand the needs. And now you're probably thinking, okay, why would I do 50 interviews? Because before we offer anything, it's very important that we actually speak with people who have these problems, who are in the shoes that we want to target, because that is where we can understand the marketplace and what people are looking for when it comes to a solution. That is so important, because in the end, we want to find the most painful problem to solve, and actually solve that problem so they can realize their dreams. Because the message here is to really collect real life data and feedback from your market before you do anything. That is so important. I don't know, I say important a lot of times, but everything here is very important if you want to actually transform your expertise into $1 million business. And now we're going into the $1 million offer. So once you've actually analyzed the market and understand exactly what people need, now it's time for you to analyze the data and the feedback from the market and all the interviews you did to really craft your $1 million offer. And $1 million offer is an offer so good that people say, shut up and take my money. Like literally so good that they cannot refuse. So I created an IPL. An IPL is an interviewed prospect list with all the leads that we interviewed, and actually found out exactly if they were qualified for my dream client. And if they were, we kept them there. Of course, if they weren't qualified, we of course got rid of them. So we only focus on quality and not quantity. The next thing we did is that once we had the list, we reach out to all the interviewed prospects and tell them about our new offer and how it will actually benefit them and help them go from zero to hero. And the reason why this works is because we have spent a lot of time listening to them, building trust, building authority, and really just understand what they need. So when we reach out to them again, we already have that trust. They already feel like, okay, we are really good. We actually just want to help them. And they have already been warmed up. So when we call them and ask them about some questions, how they can possibly see this as a good solution, they're more likely to buy from you. And this is exactly where I help my client do a lot of pre-sales, because I have a saying, pre-sale makes you prevail. And if you want to actually do good in business and have a good offer that really sells, you need to make sure that it's sellable. And once you know that, that is exactly where you can reach out to your interviewed people and do a lot of pre-sales, because it perfectly matches their needs. So you know and you're confident in how it can possibly help them go from A to B. And that is so crucial to the strategy that I did for my clients, where I helped them generate more than $5 million. What I also did with the pre-selling is that we got 10 to 20 pre-sales with a little discount just to get them in, so we can actually get them in and let them test the product we have built. But of course, it's very important when you do pre-selling that it's actually sellable. You need to have faith and confidence inside your product. You really need to believe that you actually can help people. If you don't believe it, no one will ever believe that you can help them. So believe in yourself, believe that you can actually do a very good difference and actually make the world a better place. That is so good about this strategy, because you have listened to them. You have literally made a strategy out of listening and just understanding their needs, so it's perfectly matched. And that is where the confidence comes in, and they will also believe you. And after that, it's very important that you are not building the entire product. You must not build the entire product, but what I mean by that is that you need to build a prototype. A prototype is an outline of the entire curriculum that includes the transformation. And the most important thing here about the prototype is to test it. You're not supposed to have the perfect product yet, because it's not tested. You haven't got feedback from it. So build the prototype and enroll your new clients to it and ask them to test it and give you feedback. Then you can use the feedback to actually, first of all, make sure that they have tested it and you have listened to them once again. And when you have listened to them, you actually know that how exactly you can make it better. And when you're making the product better, they're getting better results. You're getting social proof. You're of course making sure that they're happy. And when they're happy, they're going to bring in more referrals. So that is so important here. But we will cover more about the feedback loop in a second. First of all, before we do that, it's very important that you also have a content strategy, because it's not about being the best product in the market. It's more importantly to be the best known in the market. If no one knows you, none of this is going to matter. You can have the best product in the world, but if no one knows, you're not going to sell anything. And marketing is actually your way to become the best known. And marketing is really not rocket science. It's basically how we can get attention. And the most important thing I said to my client when he actually built his $1 million business is that I asked him 2 questions. First of all, I asked him, what problem do you want to solve? And the second question I asked him is, what do you want to be known for? Because if you ask these questions, you know exactly what to post content about. And that is the only thing you should post content about. What problem you're going to solve and what you want to be known for. Because then the algorithm will start recognizing exactly who you are and how you help people, and it will get pushed out to your target audience because the algorithm will know exactly your target audience if you just keep posting content inside your niche. So that is actually a hack you can use, and that is what I did with my client, where he makes literally more than $20,000 just by doing content in YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media platforms. So it works with every platform out there, but the most good thing about YouTube is that you can also get paid by it. And I really recommend doing YouTube, especially if you're selling high ticket. And that is what I did with my client, where we set up YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn content, where we focus purely on like 90% of providing value and literally helping people solve the biggest problem and also help them get to their dream and the desired result. And marketing is really the thing you can master to get attention. That is so important to build your personal brand and really become the best known. Because if you don't have attention, you're not going to get any sales. And if you don't have any sales, your business will die. So when you're actually doing content and making sure that you're becoming the best known, it's very important that you still have the feedback loop in mind, because once you have some clients inside your program and they're testing your prototype, this is exactly where you're going to use the feedback loop. And the feedback loop works like this. So first you launch the product, then you test it, and then you get the feedback from it to optimize it. And then you're going to launch the new version of the product and actually test that and see how they can make it even better. And then you're going to optimize it. So it's going to be like a bulletproof and battle tested product that is going to last for more than several decades. That is actually how I did it with my client. While we first actually, we didn't actually post and launch the entire product at once. What we did is that, first of all, we launched 10% of the prototype, and then we let people test it. And when we have got feedback from them, we optimized it, and then we actually make it even better and launched it. And then we launched the next 10%. So you're just launching bit after bit. And the reason why you don't want to launch everything at once is because then you have so many things to optimize, and it becomes so overwhelming. So make sure that you first of all launch 10% of your product, then make sure that you get feedback, they test it, of course you optimize it, and then you can launch the next 10%, and so on until you have fully tested the entire product, so it's battle tested and bulletproof, literally designed to make you millions of dollars. That is exactly what I did for my client, and this is also where you're going to use social proof, results, testimonials, and just happy clients to build trust and authority in your market, because social proof is going to make your business slaughter your competition. So if you want to become the best, collect as much social proof as you possibly can. I cannot say this enough. Social proof is the most important thing in your business, because it builds trust, authority, and also intrigue in what you actually offer the marketplace. And people want help, but they want help from the best. They want to make sure that the money is actually worth it, and they're getting their investment back, not only financially but also physically, spiritually, mentally, and also emotionally, in all aspects of life. And social proof just helps you build a very good business. Also, what we're going to cover is exactly when you have social proof and you have a product that really works and helps people go from zero to hero. and now you actually have a lot of happy clients. This is exactly the place where we scaled the business for my client because we had a good product, we have great social proof. Now we used ads to really create a dependable, predictable, but also a scalable business to really craft an upsell later on. But most importantly, what we did is that we built a selling machine that literally converts strangers into loyal, high-paying clients and take people from I'm just looking or I'm not really sure if this is the right fit for me to really actually say shut up and take my money. And the reason I actually help my client build a business where he makes more than $18,000 in 8 days, as you can see here in the picture, is because we had the time, because everything was automated now. We had time to craft an upsell offer, which means that we wanted to increase the lifetime value of our clients. So when they have seen great results, now it was time for us to build on the business and provide even more value. And we just did the exact same thing with the interviews, understanding the clients and see what they possibly need. And then we build an offer, a more high ticket offer, and upsell them on that offer because they have already seen results. So if we build something where we have listened to them, we have even more trust and authority than ever. And they believe us and they want to have even better results and that they know it's going to work. So they just said, take my money. I want to actually get help by you because I know you can help me do this. So we actually did an upsell that made more than $35,000 in like a month of time, literally 28 days. And we just tested it. It was just slowly. We didn't even take all of the clients. We just took a few clients, tested it, and see how they responded to it. And we generated more than $35,000 in that time. And also, what we want to do is create a low ticket offer to get even more people inside the ecosystem. That is so important here also for my client because he has so many high ticket offers. The gap between like 0 to the high ticket offer is so high. So we want to have an offer where people can invest and be invested in the growth and in the transformation, but they're not ready to take the high ticket offer yet. But we still want to help them at some point. So we created a low ticket offer that is only $500 per month. And we got so many people in. We of course had more than 200 qualified leads from a lead magnet we did. So we just actually reached out to them and told them about this new offer because they were not ready to buy the high ticket. So what we did is that we told them about the low ticket. They would still get the results, but just in a way that they could actually afford it and be comfortable spending that money. And now we have them inside the ecosystem. They started getting results. They started feeling, okay, this is really good. I trust my client now. He's really, really good. And I love doing what he tells me to do. And after 3-4 months, we reach out to them again with the high ticket offer. And now they were happy. They have seen results. Like they really trusted my client. So when my client actually pitched them the high ticket offer, 8 out of 10 people said yes immediately because they trusted him, they liked him, and of course they had some sort of relationship and connection to my client. So of course they wanted to work with him more. So if you want to increase the lifetime value in your business for your clients, start with a high ticket offer and then do a low ticket offer to get them inside the ecosystem. That is exactly what I did for my clients, where we generated more than $5 million in sales the past 2 years. And this is just an example where, my clients have sold courses for more than $75,000, more than $4,000 per day, 40K, as you can see here on the screenshot. We also have a client that went from $25,000 a month, but now he's at $120,000, yeah, in just actually a couple of weeks. And also another client that made more than $4,000 per day with this course. So it really works if you need to build, but you need to build the foundation first. And that is also what I did with a client. We scaled his business with over 1,200% in a month, which means that he actually grew his revenue with over 12 times within 30 days. And the reason why that could happen is because we, of course, understood the client, the dream client we wanted to target, the target audience, and also the marketplace we were operating in. And then we could craft an offer so good that people could not say no and just scale it with ads. That is what I did with my clients, and the reason why I've generated more than $5 million. I hope you like this video. Comment below what you're going to do to grow your business, and then I'm going to send you some feedback on how you can possibly make it even better. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just take care, because this was my attempt to share my life and also document all my expertise on how you can possibly take your business from an idea to $1 million empire. Well, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.